Hey Marcial, Chris here, owner of CNP Marketing and Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using a website and a Google Business Profile as the tools to do so. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for you if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you can control the flow of customers that you get to, let's say using Raleigh as example, get at least another 120 jobs a month if you wanted to. And this is where the control comes in, is you can actually pick and choose how much flow you want by how you target these things. And let me explain that to you right now. So getting right into it, page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. You need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage to be optimized with Google depending on your competition and keywords. This will also give you much more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. A buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked for landscapers in Raleigh, North Carolina, that's a good example of buyer intent because they probably need a landscaping job done and they're probably in an area that you target and they're not on the other side of the country. So when you rank for these words, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to make a purchase on your services. Now to sum it all up, Google loves information and relevancy. And in your content, you can place keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want to be put in front of when people search for them. That's why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. You have a beautiful website, by the way. I love if these are jobs that you've done, this is absolutely excellent work. Now let's check out one of your biggest competitors in the Raleigh area, and it's lawnandorder.com. So as you can see with the amount of content they have on their front page, they have a decent amount, but they don't have an optimal amount of content, which is going to make it that much easier to actually beat these guys and get all of the traffic that they're getting. I'm going to show you here in 2 seconds. So this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. And my second topic for you is backlinks. Now what a backlink is just another website linking to yours either through text or through an image, right? So if I clicked on this and it brought me up to your website, that would be an example of this website sending your website a backlink. And the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority. Quality always wins here. And by relevant, I mean if you had other landscaping sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons. We could actually look at your competitors' backlinks, and we can use it as a roadmap to find out what's making them so successful and beat them at their own game by doing so. Now let's take a look at some of their keywords real quick. So the cool thing about keywords is that you can capture and rank for as many as you want. Each area has their own keywords. Smithfield will have its own keywords, Clayton, Raleigh, Apex, all of these different areas have their own keywords that you can rank for. Now, each one of them also has their own relative search volume and the difficulty to rank for them as well. And I took the liberty of giving you a breakdown of some of these numbers and how they work at the end of the video. But let's take a look at a Google search real quick. So the first thing you see here are ads. One thing about ads is that even though they're great, if they're not made right, they become a serious money pit. A lot of phones and computers have ad blockers too, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. Now this leads me to our last topic, an amazing tool, and it's the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position means 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone. Now, what gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages, and there are thousands of these things. And yes, there are a lot of other ranking factors here, but your organic ranking and citations are the biggest. You could also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile, as well as capture all of those near me keywords like landscaping near me. So yeah, this is a pretty incredible strategy for that specific topic. Now, if you had your Google Business Profile set up in Smithfield and it actually grew in strength, and this is why it's so great for getting local prospects, it grows in strength the more you feed it. And it'll actually capture all of these different areas. So if somebody's over here in Clayton, and yours reaches over there to Clayton, if somebody searches landscapers near me over here, you're actually going to capture that business as well. So this is why this is such an amazing strategy. Now, once all of these strategies are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why this is so worth it. So just these few keywords, I grabbed 5 keywords from Raleigh. Just 5. There are tons of these things in all the different areas. And between these keywords, they get about 1,600 searches a month. Now you can expect to close 5% of the total search volume into actual jobs. And I'll break down those numbers here in a second. So that's 80 jobs per month from the website. And if you combine that with the Google Business Profile, that's 120 jobs, not including all the other areas it targets, not including all the other keywords there are. So even just 5 keywords targeting 120 extra jobs per month. What could you do with even an extra 30 jobs per month? And this is where you get to actually control the flow. So now I want to show you how we find these numbers. The average click-through rate, so how many site visits, so let's say the first person up here in the top position, 28.5% of the time on average, people are going to go to their website. Now, out of 60 to 80% of those site visits, they are going to either call you or fill out a lead form. They become hot leads for you. And you can expect to close around 50% of them at least getting leads this way. And this is what those numbers look like. About 100 out of 100 searches, you can estimate you're going to be getting at least 8 to 11 jobs closed, like closed deals from those 100 searches if you're in the top position for the buyer intent keyword just using the website. And I just like the low ball at 5%, even though it's often higher. And I'm not sure what your margins are, but if you multiplied your average profit per job with the number of jobs you could be getting, what could you be making this year if you use these strategies? And keep in mind, a lot of these might be reoccurring customers that need lawn care. So they might be getting a grass cut every single week. And what would that be worth to you in a year's time? So Marcial, this is what I do for a living. And while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you'd like to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you just have any questions whatsoever, you're more than welcome to just shoot me a message back, or you can give me a call or text message at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate at least a line of feedback, just so I know you got some value out of the video, and if I could have done or explained anything any better to you. Thank you so much, Marcial. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.